Hello everyone. Welcome to Royal Sabre learning session. Today we are going to talk about SAP CX Toolkit integrations with SAP Commerce, how CX Toolkit is working with SAP Commerce, how we can do the SAP integrations, CX Toolkit integrations with SAP Commerce as well. This is Abdul. I'm heading SAP practice in Royal Sabre. With me, Lal, who is a tech lead in SAP Commerce and CX Toolkit. Let's start the session. Before going through the session, actually, I just want to give a brief about Royal Sabre. So Royal Sabre, which started around 15 plus years back, or 20 years back, it started actually. So there are 2,000 plus resources working across globally. And there are a number of clients, 130, more than 130 clients we are working with. We are experts in the commerce, and also we are experts in different other technology, cloud technologies and AI and machine learning, especially a lot of Gen AI and LLM part we are working currently. Integrations and middleware everywhere we have presence actually. And we have 9 offices across global, based out of North America, based out of ANZ region, and also main development center, which is based out of India, right? And technology partnership, we are SAP side, we are SAP partner, we're SAP Silver partner, and IBM and Oracle, Commerce Tools, Salesforce, and a lot of other partnership also we do have actually. And this is a brief about SAP practice. SAP side, we are doing a lot of end-to-end, CX implementations, commerce, sales cloud, and marketing, and CDP as well. And additionally, we are also migrating ECC to S/4HANA migrations we were doing to the public cloud and private cloud. And supports we are providing for business technology platform and SAP as well. And a lot of, ECC upgrade also we are working. We are a gold partner with SAP, and we are also like licensed selling partners, and then we also build partner. We can build the solutions in SAP, and then we can launch in SAP marketplace as well. We have very good expertise in the B2B and B2C industries. There are a number of customers we are working, North America region, Australia, New Zealand region, and also KSA regions. This is some of the customer list what you are seeing here actually, right? So let's start that CXA toolkit. I just want to brief about that. What is CXA toolkit? Whoever doesn't know about CXA toolkit, which came from SAP. SAP is a lot of things they were doing in the AI side, business AI. As a business users, they are doing a lot of business AI things actually in CX, and also like BTP side, and also S/4HANA side. A lot of AI work is going on with SAP as well, right? This CXA toolkit mainly for CX product like SAP Commerce, Sales Cloud, and Service Cloud. Uh, this is basically the cloud native solutions that integrate advanced generative AI and data analysis into the SAP CX ecosystem, right? The toolkit specifically designed to automate and improve customer experience, this one, and it's enable organization to save time while getting valuable insight that enhance customer engagement strategies, right? And this is this is the latest AI tools with generative AI, object detections, image recognition, and semantic query, and more, which is coming with that generative AI powered capabilities, and which is a cloud native solutions and independent unit actually. It is also having enterprise data protections like zero data retentions, and also security and personal data protections as well. You can use it in you can use multiple data source, SAP source, like a Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Commerce, and CDP. Additionally, you can integrate with Microsoft 365 as well, right? And then you can use from your mobile or browser extensions, or embedded in apps, anywhere you can use this one. And then it is providing a lot of configurable tools to configure data sources, or configurable generations of AI tools as well, right? um, so then, this is the important things, right? Many customers were having, they want to do AI, but still having a concerns about the data security. This is a security layer, SAP is providing actually, right? So it is, it is using a lot of, technologies here, right? So secure data retrieval, right? SAP is, following this secure data retrieval does to SAP's best practices, ensuring that only relevant data is accessible through user credential when pulling information from the connected system, right? So and then also they are also using retrieval augmented generation concept for SAP context grounding, right? So that is enriching our GenAI prompts with comprehensive ancillary information surrounding data object to enhance output quality. Uh, to safeguard personal data, they have also implemented robust, right? So robust technique, hashing all identified information and replacing it with temporary placeholder across all fields, right? And also, like, furthermore, the zero data retentions, which is important things, right? So they don't return your data, and they are putting human also in the loop, right? So still human can validate or audit everything as well, actually, right? And then audit logs mainly, which is their SAP is maintaining rigorous audit log, which is aligned with SAP guidelines, right? So which is providing trace ID and error tracking everything, right? So that is the kind of security they are providing for the data. And now let's go in the SAP CX toolkit for commerce. What are all the features which is available, right? So they are having introduced four main features for SAP Commerce, right? This enriching product data. So what are all things will comes under enriched product data in the we will see in the next slide, and then simplify product discovery, enhance product images, and create personalized content. So these are all the the four category they were supporting for the commerce, right? When you take that, enriching product data, it is, the SAP Commerce, back office integrations with, CX Toolkit. When you see that, back office operations by automatically, it is what it will do. It will extracting and enhancing product informations from the commerce, right? Which is possible, right? Which is also allow you to generate, and consistent product data, which is also giving attribute for existing data, right, to enrich that existing product attribute or images and new insight to create a new effective description for the products, all those things which is providing, which is also improving merchandising and elevate the catalog with the cohesive brand voices, right? So we can create the brand voices and everything as well. So that is main features which is coming up with the product data enriching. And how to simplify product discovery, right? What kind of features which is providing to simplify product discovery, which is also generally the common challenges with the visualizing the product, and also like streamline the purchasing process along the customer journey, right? So when customers ask some questions or have that queries about the products, so all those things which can be rectified. This is the back office side, sales agent can ask any questions about this product to answer to the customers, and also like front end side also there is options to customer to get the assistant from the shopping assistant as well, right? And visual search, that is ask about this product, you can ask anything about the product, and then you can give that the data source also where it has to get the data as well, or it can search from outside as well and can provide also visual search. That is also again you can upload the images, or you can find that image attributes through a driven image detections. Accordingly it can provide the data, and then you can work on this, how it should work and what kind of things you need to modify there as well. And then which is also providing enhancing product images, right? Generally the what you can do, which is providing great advanced AI capability for image generation, or image background setting, or change some of the visuals and then brand aesthetics. You can do that with the this product images, right? So that's one thing. And personalized content, right? So more personalized contents you can create, empower merchants, marketers, copywriters, and designer, right? They can, give that proper AI prompts, and then create that content workflows, all those things, which is also facilitate generation of diverse content assets, such as a blog post, you can do that, or specific the banner text you can create, or media updates, all those things you can do with this the personalized content creations using these options. Right. So now let's go through that. We just explain about the product. Now let's go through the demo, how this product can be integrated with SAP Commerce, and then we will go through the features in the live demo as well. Right. So Lal, I mean, can you share your screen to showcase the integrations perspective SAP Commerce, how to do that? Let me stop my
Yeah,
sharing.
yeah, Abdul. I'm sharing my screen. I'm sharing my screen. For integration of SAP CX toolkit with SAP Commerce Cloud, we have three major steps like preparing the SME's Commerce Cloud server. That is like what are the extensions we have to put in the manifestation file. That first we have to put it and we have to deploy it in the server. And
Yeah. So for
those
the first
integrations
thing,
will,
yeah, the first thing, what this is, what Lal is showing, it's a back office, right? SAP Commerce side. Many people are aware of
yes,
that.
yes,
So in the
yeah,
back office side, to enable CX Toolkit, once you get the subscription of CX Toolkit, you will get the subscription details to access the CXAI agent. That is CXAI Toolkit. Actually, that admin tab or admin console, you will not access through back office. That is separate one, right? That URL, we will show that. So this is before going through that, to enable to integrate that with the SAP Commerce, you need to do few things, certain things, right? Go to back office. It is the SAP back office. And then you need to, before going to the back office itself, when you are in the cloud CCV2, what you have to do, you need to enable certain certain extensions you need to enable, like inbound services, integrations back office test. We will also share that, right? Whenever you need that, OData to service, OData to web services, all those things has to be enabled actually in the manifest.json. Or if in case you are trying in your local, you need to include that part of local extensions file as well, right? So that has to be done. That is the first part we have to do. After that, we need to validate certain configure settings, right? And then necessary integrations object mainly, right? So for that, you need to go to back office, and then you can go to that integrations UI tool. Once you go to that integrations UI tool, Lal, I mean, you can show that what are all the objects we need to
yeah,
modify. You can show that
yeah,
one.
like before doing that, first we have to check whether OData to web services is configured with any one of the node, like by back office node or API node. Either one of it has to be configured correctly so that we can use in the next proceeding steps. After that, we can come here and we can check integration API and authentication. In the authentication, we can check integration service and script service and outbound channel config. Whether they are configured to OAuth2 or not, we have to check it. These three. If it is not configured with OAuth2, we have to change it from manually from here, or we can change it from Impex as well,
Yeah, so
and we can
generally
save it.
sometimes it will be basic, configurations would be there. These
Yeah,
three, the integrations object, what you're seeing specific to the CXA toolkit, right? So integration service, script service, outbound channel config, these three things, has to be configured as OAuth2 actually. So once it is OAuth2 only, it should not be, basic, configurations. You need to change it to OAuth2, right?
yeah,
So that is the
yeah,
important things, what enable is the first validations we need to check. Then we can validate that expose attributes. There are attributes, the integrations object align with the
yeah.
required
For this,
attributes for future communications, right? Especially with the AI toolkit. So all these three integrations object, you need to go one by one. Integration service, you can choose that. And then integration service, you can see there are few attributes has to be exposed, right? So there is authentication type and integrations objects, right? So similarly, if you go to other services like a script services and then outbound channel services also, there are certain attributes has to be enabled, like auto disabling content and code, all those things has to be enabled, right? So we need to expose this definitely. And then output config also, there should be something. We also this is you can go and do directly into the integrations UI cockpit integrations UI tool. Otherwise, you can also run the Impex, right? So we also can run the Impex to execute this for all these three integrations objects to enable or to expose all the attributes, right? And then
yeah,
once we have done this, there would be the OAuth client. Actually, we need to set it up. What you have to do for that, to
so,
set up OAuth client, go to admin cockpit, and once you go to the admin cockpit, you can go to that employee creations, right? So basically, um, so user has to be created once, right? So for that CX toolkit, we have created already user CXAI toolkit. You can show that, Lal. And then this
yeah,
UX, generally what you have to create newly There are few things you need to validate. The group has to be, it has to be admin group, right? So that you need to give. Once that employee user details has to be created, this, right? Then you need to create the auth credential basically, right? So auth credential, go to system auth and then auth clients. What you can do, you can create that, the credential auth here using that in the integrations client. You can explain about that, Lal, right? How to create, please.
Yeah. For creating OAuth AI client, we have to go to corresponding AI client and we have to click on that integration client and we have to create, we can keep any name, ID we can keep and secret we can keep anything. But the authorities, right, we have to keep like role underscore integration admin group itself. And the client grant types we have to keep as client underscore credentials itself and the scope as basic. And after that, we have to add the user as well. Which user we have created for the employee, right? That user we have to assign it. And the same thing, like whatever the client credentials and secret and ID, right? The same we will be using in the tenant as well. So we have to be remembering it and we have to save it properly.
Great. So yeah, that's it. Once you have done these things into the SAP Commerce, yeah, you're set to go to that, CX toolkit now, right? You already, almost done. Now there are certain configurations you have to do it in the CXAI toolkit side to integrate the commerce, right? So go to CXAI toolkit, link which you have got from, once you have subscription done. So we are, logging in that details here. Once you log in, you can see that console like this, right? So there are left side, you can see, a lot of features about the product, but you can go to right side and settings here, right? First thing, right? To do some configurations, certain configurations to integrate with SAP Commerce, right? Go to settings, go to integrations, and that integrations actually you can do that integration. So see, add integrations, you can do that. When you do add integrations, there are number of options you will get that actually. We already integrated with commerce. That's what we are showing. When you are clicking add integrations, you can see number of options to integrate with cloud for commerce or customer data platform, sales and service cloud or Azure blob storage, right? Anything you can integrate from CXAI toolkit, right? So we are showing SAP Commerce today. So SAP Commerce integrations, you can do that. We already integrated. We are just showing that one. So you can give a name and then you can see, you can give the host URL, which is basically we had given API URL here, which is from CCV2. You can get that. You can put that host URL here, and then client ID and then authentications, whatever we generated, right? Client ID and the secret, you can give that, and then you can validate the connections. Once you check the connections, once connection successful, it will show the product catalog or classifications catalog, whatever you have in your back office or in your SAP Commerce system. Here, one thing you have to notice, you can choose different product catalog for different AI features as well. Once you define that, you cannot change after that, right? So if you want to change, entire configuration has to be changed, entire integrations, right? So while choosing this specific product catalog, specific things, be careful about that, right? So here we choose that from the out of the box powerful product catalog and classification catalog. Similarly, visual search, if you want to specify, mostly now we do that online staged versions here in product catalog and all, because once we change that, we want to publish and then we want to synchronize from SAP Commerce side. But when we want to visual search directly online, you want to do that, you can choose that online catalog as well here, right? So then you just save it, then integration is ready. Okay. So can you cancel it? So once this integration is ready, you need to validate in back office as well, right? Whether this successful integration is done. Go to integrations AI tool. There are uh, certain outboard sync side, right? So configurations, you can see certain job would be created actually, right? So especially those jobs specific to the whatever catalog you choose, accordingly those job would be generated. Those job you need to validate, right? So whether it has created or not. So here if you see that there are certain few jobs has been created. Yeah, Lal, go ahead please. Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, this jobs has been created, digital assistant product views, and for containers as well, digital assistant product views and digital assistant product also created. Job also it has been created for the same digital assistant, but and this is the organization ID with which it has been created, so it is appended with that. And after that, if all in journals, containers, and streams and jobs, everything is created, we can go to cron jobs and we can check whether it is successfully run or not. If it is not run, we can start the job with for the product. Sync should happen to the tenant. That synchronization of products is happening or not, we can check. Once the cron job is run properly, right, we can go to tenant and check whether synchronization of production products are went to tenant tool or not.
Yeah. So generally, what are all the job has created, you can see, check with the, the client organization ID will be appended at the end. So if you can, can you make it bigger job model? Yeah. So this is, organization ID. So all the jobs would be, created here actually, right? So yeah, once this is done, yes, your successfully integrated, your, validated everything. Now let's go for CXAI toolkit, right? What are all the features which is coming? How, we can, see those features, reflecting. So once integration's done, your product catalog would be synced here directly. So you can see all the products, right? Whatever catalog you choose for specific AI features. For product attributes, I have choose, the powerful power tools, the product catalog. So it is displaying here, staged version. You can also search specific product, enter product name, and then by name or by ID, you can choose the product. And then there are different ways, we can create the product attributes. Please go ahead, Lal. Yeah.
Yeah. For example, we can take any one of the product. Let us take this product as an example. I am searching for this product and I'm getting one product. For this product attributes, right? It doesn't have any value for that. We can check the same thing in administrative cockpit as well. The same thing if we come here and go to users, catalog and the products with the same product ID, if I search and the staged version, if I check the attributes, it doesn't have any value associated to it. So I want to generate value for this particular attribute. Like if I click on generate button and based upon description and image, the value will be generated. So I have selected the same thing and I asked for generate. Now if you can
Yeah.
see it has available online, the value has been generated. Now I want to publish it. If I
So
publish it,
this value mainly, right? So two ways, right? Based on the description, based on the image, it can generate the value, right? Based on your
yep,
description or based on the image, it can generate. You can choose that options. In fact, assume, already values are there. Still, you can, generate that, different values. You can override that as well, right? Or if you want to
yep,
append, you can append also, do that, right? Different options,
yep.
right? So, yeah, so then it will be, append, that values would be overwrite or append would be, created here. Once it is done, confirm that. Once it is confirmed, what you can, it can be,
It is
it
published.
will
Now we
be
can check
published
in the
directly to the, staged versions here. You can see that that particular, attribute has been published here, right? Once you append or, once you, overwrite. And also like, this is, single product attributes, right?
and here
So
also we can like we can give any particular prompt and we can ask for a generate of new attributes as well so that it will generate. Or else for multiple products also, like I have searched for single product. For multiple products, we can click here and we can click for any number of products and we can generate at a stretch as well. Like for example,
can, can,
if I
can you
click
can
these
you
two,
do that, Lal? Can you open that? Yeah, two things. Generate.
yeah, if I generate, I'm using any one of that. I'm asking to generate from image and I will click generate. You can see here the generation is the process is running. Once it's run, then it will be values will become.
Yeah. So there are two kind of, right, commerce attribute and generate attribute. General attributes also you can generate, and then commerce attribute specific to that, classifications attribute, whatever there we can create, or newly we can create as well, right? So once this is success, yeah, it will. Can you click on edit part or something? Refresh. Click on that. Yeah, looks like, so it's taking time to reflect actually. So generally, this once it is generated here itself, we can, edit that as well. Similarly, another options, bulk of all the product if you want to add attributes also. Can you go on top? Um, Yes, top if you go here, so bulk, it's for all the product. If you want to do that also, you can do that, and then you can choose, different, products to generate, and then generate the attribute as well. Can you go to that single product one first, or can you check
Yeah,
that, the product which you have, edited for bulk, right? Can you check whether it has reflected specific product, please? Yeah. See, if you see here, it's generated attributes for this number of
yeah,
attributes, right?
yeah. This have generated.
So we
We have to save it and we have to publish it.
attributes. If you wanna publish this attribute, you can publish, or if you wanna, delete it also. In fact, you can delete it. If you save it, it will be published. Or if you wanna delete some of the attributes, you can choose one and then you can do that delete options on top, right? So what you have seeing near to save button. So that is also do that. It's possible actually. Yeah. Please go ahead. After product attributes, can you go to that, product descriptions as well? Yeah.
Yeah, product descriptions.
Yeah. Similar to product attributes, product descriptions also, you can search by product name or anything. You can choose the product. Uh, there are two different things, right? You can set the tone, whether it is a professional or, different options, right? Happy tone or casual tone, whatever you want to choose. That is a mandatory field, tone, right? And then
Yeah, it's
length
mandatory.
also, like a short, 25 characters, or medium 50 characters, long 75, sorry, not characters, word. Short or medium or long, you can choose, and then you can give that your custom instructions how you want to, to display this, product descriptions, right? So you can give the details accordingly, it can generate, right? Can you give that some prompt actually, construction? You can create, it can generally create with the tone whatever you requested also, or you can mention custom instruction. Yes, I need this product, with the sale options, or tell, just explain about this product, how what to do or something like that. You can, explain that custom instructions also, and then accordingly that generated descriptions you can see. You can still edit that generated descriptions. You can, edit those, details, or remove some of the part, and then you can publish that. Once you publish, those details directly will reflect into the specific product description into SAP Commerce, right? So this, he published already this one, and then you can go to that specific SAP back office, and you can find the product. Once you find the product, you can see that specific stage versions. If everything good with that descriptions, whatever you have shared, it's reflected here. Then you can, if you want, you can, make it online, to available to the customers, right? So this is product description. Similarly, product images, right? So the product image is one of the good things actually, right? So especially B2C industries also, right? So this is, B2B is a sample we are showing. So you can choose any product, existing product also, uh, uh, or if any product doesn't have image, you can ask, complete new image generations, right? Or the existing product itself, if you want to modify some of the product, uh, uh, background or product existing images itself, I want to set up a different backgrounds, right? You can give that prompt properly, right? Or you can change the background to different, colors, or you can give that, can you give the background with the, for example, uh, uh, show me this picture with the wall or something, background with, mirror, or this axa blade, or with the constructions zone or something like that. If you give that also, right? And then negative prompts, what you don't want also, you can give that, right? I don't want, people has to be, in the pictures or something like that. In the negative prompt, we can do that. You can give that people, right? Persons or people. No, no people, or people alone, you can give that. So it will be take it as a negative prompt, right? So once you give that, accordingly it will generate, the background images as well, right? And addition to that background image color, you can place a solid colors also. If you want a different colors in the background, you can, or you don't want that any background, remove background, you can do that. Or add overlay also, you can do that actually, right? So these are all some of the options, we can do that. addition to that complete image. See here, this is accordingly it can generate the background. If you want to remove background, you can do that on top, right? You can choose different options. You can select. If everything is fine, you can save it. You can select and download this, or you can delete it as well, right? You can download and then you can publish also, or if you don't want these images, you can delete as well. Okay, so these are all, this is also you can do that. Cancel, yeah, cancel it. Yeah. So this is about the product images, and it can create new product image completely if you don't have a product image as well. You can generate image based on product descriptions and product attributes as well. That's actually right. It is generating. So this is about product images. Now let's see that the visual search how it is working. So visual search, as I mentioned before, uh, it is we can upload any images if you are looking some product you don't remember the name this is mainly business users, right, at the back office. In fact, visual search which is possible with the storefront also, we will take that part of our one more session, how to integrate with the storefront, how to do that. But this particular session mainly for the business users back office, right? So they can upload any images. You can choose any images actually, and then according to the images, you can do the search. What are all the products specific to that? This is not only specific images and then specific image attributes also, object detections also, which is possible. This image, doesn't have a bigger much object detections, only one object detections. That's what it is showing one up to 9 items. So now we can do that object detections as well, right? So when you search that specific products, similar to that product, you can see the details, all those things over here, right? Can you go down? You can see number of search results what you're getting, and visual information extractions also. If you want to see that, you can extract that. You can see that details actually. Can you come down, Alal? Yeah. Yeah. So this is visual search. If you want to change image for those products, you can do that as well. I mean, in the sense you can change that different product images to upload, or from the recent images also you can find out, and then you can upload that specific product to do the visual search, right? This is specific to the visual search. Addition to these features, there are AI tool builders and intelligence question and answer. That is what AI tools. You can ask about this product, right? By clicking that product or specific product, you can choose that specific product, and then according to that specific product details, if you want. You can get that product details actually, specific informations. I want the price of this product, or how much promotions we can give. So different questions about this product you can get, or this product, how to use this product into for example, if I choose that some drilling machines or something, how to use that product, or how to set up, or how what is the setup procedure. All those questions you can ask, and then according to the configurations data what you have done, it will be giving the data, or from outside as well it will give the data actually. So how addition data or additional documents we can enable for this, for specific product in the back office, what you can do, you can add additional multimedia, right? So go to back office, and choose this product, 1 to 2. So here, what you can do, you can there is a multimedia options, right? In that multimedia, down right properties multimedia, you can upload the documents over here, right? Whatever multimedia objects you want to give that, for that you can additionally upload those documents. Accordingly, it can provide that information as well. For example, if you want to include do it yourself, the documentations, according to that documentations, it can provide the answers to in CXAI toolkit as well. Go to CXAI toolkit. Yeah. So this is one of the features. This ask about this product can be enabled into the storefront side also, basically for shopping assistant. But that is also need some different integrations into the SAP Commerce. We will be showing part of next session that one, right? So that is about that intelligence question and answers. Addition to that, there are AI tool builders. Uh, yeah, please. Yeah, describe about this product. Yeah, so it can give that detailed descriptions about the product specifications, and then source also it will show that, right, from which source this information has been taken, right? Similarly to the product reviews tab also it is showing. You can see that about the product reviews, right? And left side, if you see that AI tool builders, it's additional features. This AI tool builders, you can build different, tool as well, right? Sales agent or service agent tools, commerce tools, right? Ask about this product is one of the tool already there. If you want to create your own generative AI toolbar also, you can generate that AI toolbar, and you can get that grounded prompt as well, right? So playground, if you are, enable that one, the playground you can choose different LLM, and that with that LLM, what is the answer is coming. So all those things you can, play around with that also, right? So this is, in the BTP business AI, you can, enable that. You can, activate that whenever you need as well, so, right? So you can create different sales agents specific to your salespeople, right? So different salespeople, different sales agent you can generate, and then business users use accordingly that sales agent as well. Yeah. So this is about the solutions, CXA toolkit with the commerce. In the following session, maybe we can show that with Sales Cloud and Service Cloud, or in the storefront side also, what all the agents can be, generated and available with the SAP Commerce. We can show that into the part of next session also. Addition to these features, there are few other things, like creating social media post, creating blog post, right? If your marketing team want to create, blogs about specific product, or some social media post, if they want to create, Instagram post or Facebook post, you can choose that, the product, and then it can generate, and then specific tone, specific length also it can generate. You can, create social media as well, or similarly, blog post, or base article creations, all those things as well, which is possible with the CXA toolkit. Or similarly, product, some banner text you want to generate for the specific uh, festival time. You want to generate some banner text, Christmas time. So in fact, you can create the banner text also for the specific product as well, right? So these are all, add-on features, additional features, which is coming with the CXA toolkit. Again, CXA toolkit is having a different license, right? Different AI unit. We will SAP will, give that, credits AI units to you guys, and then accordingly you can use that, CXA toolkit. So that's about it. If any questions, please reach out to us. We are happy to help you. We are happy to show that, the specific, features if you want to show the demo as well, right? Thank you so much, everyone, for the time. Thank you very much.